friends said.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. So today's video is one that I'm really excited about. I feel like I'm excited about all my videos, but like I'm really excited about this one because this is something I've been wanting to film for a while. When Kylie Jenner first announced her vacation collection a couple months ago, she obviously swatched the entire collection, like the whole palette and everything. And what really stood out in the eyeshadow palette was a bright yellow color that she had. Because yellows are something that we are kind of starting to see now. I feel like it's gonna be a big trend and it's becoming a big trend, but it isn't something that we've seen too much just yet. So I don't know about you guys, but when I saw that palette, the first thing that caught my eye was that yellow. I was like, wow, what a cool color. Like, what would you do with a yellow eyeshadow like that? And I guess a lot of people were wondering what you would do with the yellow eyeshadow. So a couple days later, she got on Snapchat, and if I can find a picture of the look, I will put it right here, right now. If not, there's not gonna be a picture there. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for it really hard. She actually put up a video. It was a video that she put up that Makeup by Ardell, her makeup artist, did her makeup with the yellow shade from her vacation palette. And I remember seeing the look and thinking it was so pretty. I'm like, wow, that's so simple and it's so pretty at the same time. Like, just so simple. All he did was put yellow all the way across the lid and do like a brown, warm, smoky eye with a black wing. And I just loved it so much. I was like, the simplicity of it is just beautiful and it's amazing. So when I got my Colourpop Yes Please palette, the first thing I wanted to do was use this yellow. It's not exactly the same as the one from the Kylie Jenner vacation palette, but it is similar. It's just like a bright matte yellow. So today's tutorial is both a recreation of that Kylie Jenner look that Makeup by Ardell did on her, and it's also a tutorial using the Yes Please palette from Colourpop, which is amazing, guys. You guys already know that I love the Colourpop pressed shadows. I think they're awesome quality. They're some of my favorite shadows to work with, and they're so affordable. This entire palette is $16. I'm actually really sad. I'm pretty sure this palette is limited edition, and that's really sad to me. So if you can get your hands on it, I would definitely recommend it. It has a lot of these pretty warm tones and kind of like peachy, cranberry-ish type shades that are really in style now and that are all huge trends right now. So, I mean, it's right on trend and the price is right. Why would you not want to get it, you know? So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Okay guys, so first things first, we're gonna go into this nice brown color called Note to Self, and I'm using my Morphe M513, you know, my favorite blending brush, and I'm just gonna put this directly through my crease. I'm just gonna build it up until it's the intensity that I want it to be at. So since this look is pretty neutral, we have that nice pop of color, I'm not gonna do too much crease work, surprisingly. I'm really just gonna put this directly in my crease, flick it out on the outer edge because I am going to be doing a winged liner. And once there's less product on the brush, I'm going to go along those edges and just blend it well into the shade that I use to highlight my brow bone. Next, as soon as we're done blending this shade in, I'm going to go into the darkest brown color from the palette called French Kiss, and I'm using my MAC 217. Yes, it's my MAC 217 that I'm using, and I'm going to pack this into the outer edge of my eye. I'm going to pack it in like closest to my lash line and then start working it up little by little. And as there's less and less product on my brush, I'm going to start to blend it into the outer edge of the crease. So I'm really keeping this color on the outermost edge of my eye. And when there's the least amount of product on my brush, I want to blend it about halfway in through my crease. But I do not want to take this color far into my crease at all. I want the most depth to be on the outer edge. And I'm also flicking this color out because we're doing a winged liner. Now I'm taking a little bit of concealer. This is just the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I've been using this quite a bit lately. I forgot how much I love it. And I'm just using a little concealer brush to cut my crease. Everybody thinks this is really hard. It's really not that hard, guys. The trick is to just use a very small amount of concealer. Use a really little bit of concealer on your brush and go slow. If you put like a huge blob of concealer on your eye, it's gonna go everywhere and it's gonna be super hard to do this. So just use a little bit of concealer. Once I'm done cutting my crease, I'm going to go back into that dark brown French Kiss color, and I'm just going to blend that brown into that concealer so it's nice and blended. Now we're going to go into this gorgeous yellow color, which is called Mischief, that I'm so excited about. And I'm just going to use a little flat packing brush to pack this on in the area where we cut out the crease. Last night you were in my room. Now my bed sheets smell like you. Every day discovering something brand new. So now I'm going to go ahead and throw on that winged liner, and I'm using my Inglot 77 gel liner. It's just like a super black gel liner, and this little MAC brush, which off the top of my head, I cannot remember what it's called, but I will list it below in the description box. If you guys ever have a question about anything I use in a video, just go to the description box below. I put everything down there, all the products that I use. If I didn't mention a brush, I'll put the brush down there, and just everything is down there. So just check it out. So I'm just doing my liner the same way that I always do it. I flick it out on the outer edge, drag it in, and then I just fill it in you know, to perfect it. And then I'll go in and perfect the little edges as so, and that's really it. Winged liner is just practice, guys. It's just practice, that's it. And if I ever mess up on the outer edge, I'll just take like a cotton round or a tissue with a little bit of micellar water and clean up the edge as so. Now I'm just adding a little bit more depth to the outer edges with the dark brown color, and that is it. That's the whole eye look pretty much. So I went ahead and did my other eye off camera, and I also did my face makeup for the most part off camera. So now I'm gonna highlight, and since I'm using the Colourpop Yes Please palette, it is only ideal that I use the Give Me More highlighting palette. I love this palette, guys. It's really good. I'm gonna be honest, I've only used like 1 or 2 colors from the palette, but it's really, really, really beaming. It's a very, very, very bright highlight. I do reach for it quite a bit when I'm in the mood for a very bright highlight, but I'm just using the gold color in the palette right now. And I'm highlighting in all the normal places that I always do. My cheekbones, over my eyebrows, my nose, the area in between my eyebrows, cupid's bow, and chin. You know the deal. And then Chris came and jumped into my video. So annoying. So annoying. He wanted to make an appearance, so here it is. There's his, oh hi, there. He is so red next to me. Like, I just hope this shows you guys how yellow I am. Like, nobody realizes how yellow I am, like how yellow my undertone is. But when I stand next to him, everyone's like, wow, you're like really yellow. I'm like, I know. So now I'm going to go into this little Nars palette that I have been loving, and I'm using the first blush in the palette. I believe it is Angel Pride 1, but again, it will be listed in the description box below. So I'm just going to put on a little bit of a little bit of blush as I always do. I've really been liking this palette. It's been kind of like my go-to for blush, bronzer, and all that jazz. So now I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line. And I'm just using that Note to Self brown color that we use in our crease to do this. I'm using a Morphe M168, which I've been super obsessed with lately. It's just like so soft and gentle, and it does such a good job of blending out colors. So I'm putting this color all the way from the outer edge to the inner edge, so my whole lower lash line basically. And now I'm going to switch over to the color French Kiss and this other little Morphe brush. I don't remember the name of this one off the top of my head either. It will be listed below. And I'm using the color, the dark brown French Kiss color, to just smoke out my lower lash line a little bit more. I'm keeping this color all the way on the outer edge, so I'm keeping it the darkest in the outer edge, and then bringing it about halfway into my eye. But that's it. I really want to keep the most depth on the outer edge of the eye. So now using that same highlighter that we used on our face, I'm going to go ahead and highlight my brow bones as so. And then I'll take my little Morphe brush and I will also highlight the inner corners of my eyes. I believe this is a Morphe E36. It is a Morphe E36 now that I'm thinking about it. That is my favorite inner corner highlight brush. So I'm just going to pop that on the inner corners. And before I do any lashes or mascara, I'm going to go ahead and spritz over my whole face with some of this Milani setting spray. This isn't the dewy one. This is the Make It Last. It's called the Make It Last setting spray. So I'm just going to set my whole face and went ahead and popped on some lashes. These are the Ardell Doubled Up Demi Wispies, which I've actually really been liking. I've really been enjoying these. Really pretty. And for lipstick, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked 2 lipstick, which I'm 99% sure is discontinued, guys. I'm so sorry, but it's just my perfect nude lipstick. It's my perfect nude. So I put some of that on, and now I'm going in with a little bit of MAC Boldly Bare lip liner to give it a little bit more of a pinky tinge. And then I just switched back to the lipstick to kind of blend it all together. And once that's nice and blended, we are all done, guys.
Going out on our first date, you and me.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. I hope you liked this look. I've been doing stuff with a lot more color lately. I don't know if you guys have noticed. I've been like in a serious neutral rut for quite some time because honestly, when I'm not on camera, that's what I do. I do neutral looks because that's just my go-to. I don't know what to tell you guys. So I'm happy that I've been able to incorporate some color into my channel and do some more fun stuff that's a little bit different and that's not our normal neutral looks. I hope you guys are enjoying it and having as much fun with it as I am. As always, if you recreate this look and you post a picture of it on Instagram or anywhere, please tag me. I love seeing your recreations. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Comment below and let me know any other videos you guys want to see. I'm always asking you guys to let me know what videos you want to see. I have gotten a couple requests and every time I see requests, I write them down on a little note on my phone and then I go through them and I kind of see, okay, which one's got the most requests, which ones can I do, which ones do I have the stuff to do. So I love hearing what you guys want to see. So just comment below and let me know. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in seeing more of my videos, then just go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.